Loba.
Yeah, we'll collect it in charge.
Okay.
The messages won't come. There's no
Questions about everything. She will this first time.
Hello, lovely viewers and parishioners. You are welcome to today's program, which is Talking Bill with Priscilla. Once again, the name is Priscilla Banga. Today is Val Day, and a special day for that matter. Today, I have lovely hosts who will be joining me for us to discuss on the theme how to build and maintain a healthy relationship. Have you asked yourself, what are the things you do for love? What's the definition of love is? With me are some lovely guests which I'd like them to introduce themselves, so we discuss more on the theme how to build and maintain a healthy relationship. Starting from my far left side.
So I'm Chris Donko, a parishioner of Our Lady Star of the Sea Cathedral, and interestingly, today is exactly 21 years when I had my wedding.
Wow, that's nice, madam.
I'm Mrs. Verona Pinisafo, a young counselor at Christ the King, Ifikme Roman.
Okay.
I'm Eric Boy from St. John the Baptist Catholic Church, Adiamra.
Okay. Viewers, you can join us or send your messages to us on 050-208-1015. Once again, the number is 050-208-1015. Madam, please, I'd like to know, my viewers and I would like to know what you understand by love. What is love, or the definition of love to you?
For me, love is patience.
Okay.
Love is kind. When we say love is patience, we talk about when you are in it, you have to know the in and out of everything. You don't have to be bossy or whatsoever.
Okay.
You have to be a genuine person in love.
Okay.
When we talk of kindness, not only your family that you have to show kindness, you have to show kindness to all the privileged, those that you are living with, your community members, even where you go, wherever you go, you have to show kindness.
Okay.
That's my understanding.
All right. Sir, please, what's love in your own terms? What do you understand by love?
So thanks. Well, when you ask me what I understand by love, in the first place, do I love myself?
Okay.
And if I do, I need to extend same to my neighbors,
Okay.
friends, working colleagues, or better still, the lady in my life.
Okay. All right.
So if I love myself, I should make sure that once I don't do bad things to myself, I equally have to do good things to those around me.
Then I believe your wife must be very lucky.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
she
don't
is.
forget to send your requests and questions. Mr. Eric, what do you really understand by love? What is love in your own terms?
Okay, love is when two people come together, whether your partner or anyone in your life, when you come together. And it is when you give all yourself to that person. Okay, so you'd have to be trustworthy, you'd have to be honest, you would have to deal with that person as if that person is you.
Okay.
So for me, that is love.
All right. Viewers, what is your understanding by love? So send your text on the number 050-80-1015. Mr. Please, can you tell us what are the things one will have to do when the person is in love or when the person is in a relationship? What are the things that one do to show that, oh, this person really loves me? I was kind of like, oh, what you are doing tells me that you really love and appreciate me. What are those things?
Yeah, I would say that first, trust.
Okay.
I must trust myself
Okay.
and then extend the trust to my partner.
Your partner.
I must be honest to myself. So then will I also be honest to my partner. Okay? I should be respectful. If I respect myself, then of course I need to respect my partner as well. You know, there are a lot of relationships that mostly the respect is not there. Okay? And if I definitely love someone and the person offends me, I should not keep it in me. I should make sure that I arrange that in my life entirely. Then we'll move on.
Okay. Alright, madam, please, what can you say to add up to what?
To me, I would say putting God first is the major priority.
Okay.
Because when you put God first in everything, we say love is God.
Sure.
God is love. So, as my brother said, I can hurt you, you can hurt me, but I don't need to harbor it for a long time.
Okay.
I have to do something about it. I have to forgive easily.
Sure.
So that love can work.
Okay. Eric, please can you tell us what you have to say based on showing love to one another or to your love partner, to friends? What are the things you would do to show that?
Remember I said love is about giving yourself to that person in your life. So what I would do in love, or what we can do in love, is one, you'd have to give your whole self to that person.
Okay.
So when you give that yourself to that person, you would have to accept going through pain.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have to be tolerant. You would have to be with that person in times of need, in times of happiness. In doing everything, you have to be with that person.
Okay.
But if I have to add something to it, you know, we have, I think, about 4 major types of love. We have the family love, where I have to love the entire family. Yes, okay. Of course, the romantic love.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
That's my partner.
Yeah.
Not just boyfriend, girlfriend,
Oh, sure.
but my wife.
Yeah.
Alright?
Okay.
Yes. I give her all the romance that she wants. That will keep her going.
Sure.
She comes from work, I need to welcome her. I need to smile,
Oh, yeah.
give her some drink, you know, make her feel that yes, she has been welcome. She's home, okay?
Okay.
Yes, and you know, of course, colleagues also,
Sure.
working colleagues, I need to love them, help each other, and then, you know, don't try to pull them down and all that. So, love, honestly, speaks volume, but you need to set the pace, and then others will also feel the presence and then feel exactly what love is all about.
Okay.
And if I can add a little to it, I would say no matter how the circumstances is, love has to be the key in every relationship.
Okay. Viewers, I hope you are joining us, and if you are watching us right now, please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that friend to subscribe and just press the bell. Please don't forget, you can call or send a text on 050 208 1015. Once again, the number is 050 208 1015. Now to the main theme, or let me say the topic. How do you build and maintain a healthy relationship?
Good. To maintain a healthy relationship is when two people develop a connection based on putting God first, mutual respect, trust, and honesty. These things are the major things that we need to make our relationship work if we want a good and healthy relationship.
So please, do you have anything to add?
Yes, I think communication also helps. Most often you see some lovers, married couple for instance, they don't communicate. You know, you see them as if they are enemies. The communication should flow in a relationship. Communication is extremely important. And then apart from, you know, establishing that communication, you really have to also be somebody who always create fun in the house. Yeah. I'm not saying like the ejaculates and no. But at least you see, most of women are normally down.
That's true.
Working from the normal working areas, come home, come to do what they have to do in the house. So you the man, that's when you also have to show your love. You are sister.
What about the women? Sometimes men too come to their house and they are a little bit down. The women also have to.
Yes.
That is one thing some women don't know.
Okay.
You see, the thing that yes, a man is done and then he's
Yeah,
home
so
and
it's
that
a
is
man.
all.
Okay.
No. You just find out, so how was work? How did it go? Was it okay?
Okay.
How did you find your colleagues? Is your job improving? You know, you need to show concern.
Sure.
And this also increases the love, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
I believe that is what you've been doing, whereby you've been so stick to your wife till now.
Absolutely. You have to make your home a home.
Sure.
You have that family tree,
Okay.
the man, the wife, and the kids. You show love across board.
Okay. So a family is like a tree, whereby love goes from head straight down to your roots.
Absolutely.
Okay. Eric,
Yeah.
what do you have to say about healthy relationship? Because you are a youth so far among my panelists, and you know of late in our world we see love. We really don't understand what love is. We don't really know the definition, and love itself, I believe, is a whole kit, and that has to do with the individual. I don't know the mindset youth have about love these days, but to you, as a youth who know much in terms of dealing with your own colleagues, you know their mindset and what they think about love. How do you look at it from the healthiness of a relationship? Is it all about we are dating, so it should just be that, or anything the guy wants, it should be done, or there's something so unique about it? Do you have to take it in some certain level, or you should just go the normal way?
You know, love is a very deep thing, and most of us go into it, most especially with the youth. We go into it without understanding it. And that is where we get to have a lot of problems in our various relationships.
Okay.
So for me, when you get someone you love, or when you fall in love, you don't have to attach conditions to it. And that is what most of us do nowadays.
Okay.
We fall in love because that particular person is part. Or that
No,
person
can give you what you want.
or can give you what you want. That is what we need to let go.
Sure.
You love the person because you are really in love with the person. That is what we as youth need to do. If we cast our minds back, gone are the days where our forefathers would betroth a girl or a boy to a particular person.
To marry.
And even with that, when they stay together, they get to love themselves, and they will stay for a very long time. So if that worked, how much more now we are able to choose our partners? So we should be able to do away with all those earthly things and move in the godly way. That is what I would have to say.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's one thing that unfortunately is going wrong these days. We're talking about love. True love. Not just loving someone because they want sex from each other.
But sir, do we really understand the meaning of true love? Because I see true love to be something we just say, true love, but we don't really get the understanding of true love.
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody is loving somebody today because he needs mobile phone.
Oh, sure.
So pretense. He thinks that, okay, let me love him, and then this guy is he's rich, so he can get me phone, can get me laptops and all that. Some also because she's pretty, she has fat breasts, and then the guitar shape and all that. So the next moment, let's go have sex. These are the things. But we have some ladies or young guys who really have a mission. I love this guy because one, he's honest, he's neat, he's serious in class, he has great ambition. So such a person, if I happen to be in his company, these are the qualities I'm also going to get. They don't even look at the qualities of the guy. Neither do they even look at the qualities of the lady. Yes, so get to what they want, make them victims.
What I can also say it is all about commitment. Putting all of yourself into whatever you want. No matter what it takes, as I said at the beginning, no matter how the consequence is. If this is what you want, you please God, and you please yourself,
Okay.
and everything will go as you want.
Okay. Based on the circumstances of late, or let me say these days, sometimes your parents, there are some parents who, out of their stress and let's say pushing their kids, force them to get into a relationship in which they are not really willing to. Let's say your mom can almost every day be on neck. Who are you dating? Are you going out? Who is your boyfriend? Even though you are not really in the mindset to date, but due to they always pressuring you, oh, you are of age, you are old enough to get married and all that, you are being forced to rush into a relationship. How do you see that? What is the effect on that? Because I personally see it to be one problem that makes we the youth rush into dating someone that we wouldn't have wished to be with.
You see, most often happens when some of the parents, pardon me to say that they are poor.
Okay.
So they think that when their daughters are of age, they think that is when they have to push them, so the daughter will bring income to their house.
The house. Okay.
But then, the parents should know that if you take your time and groom your daughter to attain, the maximum qualification that can, rope her into a job, that is more productive.
Okay.
You see, but if you look at this, what we're seeing now, some religious beliefs push their daughters into marriage.
Okay.
Some traditional beliefs push their daughters into marriage. Some are just unfortunate. Some parents probably, only a mother without husband, having 3 or 4 or 5 children. So I think that the eldest among them should go market herself, get something for the family. Right? For me, if you do that, it's very dangerous. Even you are not, encouraging or teaching your daughter to do the right thing.
Okay.
And if I must say, some parents who are into a competition, my dear friend's son, daughter is hooking up with a guy who has, a rich guy. Why don't you also go there so that we can get what that person is also getting?
Okay.
It is a competition.
Sure.
This is what's normally something like a greedy way by a cop. So they have to push you
That's true.
to that frustration.
Okay.
And when you are in and things are not moving on well as you want, you start blaming your back. My mother pushed me to it. After all, I don't love you. It was my parents who told me to love you. So whatever it takes for me to push you out, you see, if you see that person will be loving somebody, not you, because you were forced to enter into the relationship or the marriage.
Okay. Viewers, what is your reason for being in a relationship you are in now, or the marriage in which you are in now? Have you asked yourself the reason for dating this person or the reason for marrying this person? If it is for a good reason, in fact, for a good Catholic faith reason, please stick to it and maintain it all. But if not, question yourself all. Don't forget to send your request, and as usual, any message you want to, we'll read it out for you to hear it out yourself. Sir, please, back to you. Let's put the outside love, as in the normal love outside, aside for now. Let's look at it from the angle of we Catholics, the faith of Catholics. Is there any differences in our way of love? Is there any uniqueness in the Catholic faith of love? If you love someone, is it really, do you have a appropriate way or manner in which one has to maintain the self of marriage, or is just the normal way dating lifestyle we have these days?
Catholic scriptures basically is the whole. Catholic marriage is basically falls within the scriptures.
Okay.
You have to attain the right age before. Parents normally go in. When you look at the scriptures, it means that parents have important role to play in choosing a partner for your child. That's what the scriptures tells us, that now you cannot have sex before marriage. If you have sex before marriage and the girl becomes pregnant, unfortunately the boy will not become pregnant though. Mind, the boy will not become pregnant, but the girl will definitely become pregnant. If she becomes pregnant, what next?
Okay.
Was it a true love? Was it the right time? So these are the things that parents have to direct their children into. So for me, the scripture makes it clear. Also our men call our because our no, it has a lot. You need to be your own. You need to at least be able to take care of yourself. Do you work? Do you earn salary?
Okay.
Alright? So if you are somebody who always are being spoon-fed, how do you then go into marriage? Your parents, they are rich. You're staying with your parents. You eat 3 square meals from your mommy's table. Yet you're going for a yes. So if the girl comes, she's all going to depend on your parents.
Sure.
The next day, your parents are no more. How do you take care of yourself?
Okay.
And if I can add a little to it, as a Catholic, we believe in counseling.
Okay.
Going through the process of counseling, telling you what is good and what is not good. Rethink about what you are entering into.
Okay.
If you are ready to fight, they say marriage is a hard work. If you are ready,
To fight.
you go in. If you are not, you back out. So as for Catholic, we and our counseling there, we don't joke
The
with
no-go
it.
area.
No-go area. We
Okay.
want to make sure that you are okay,
Okay.
as in wherever you are going. If it was truly you who is freely want to go into marriage, that is what we want to know. Because you can't push somebody into marriage by force if that he or she doesn't want.
Okay.
So now that she's mentioned counseling, you know, it's 6 months mandatory.
Okay.
And it depends. I mean, the counselors should be bold enough to always recommend positively or negatively to your parish priest.
Okay.
My sister and myself, we are lovers. We've got married in the traditional way. Now we want to have the marriage blessed in the church. Then the counselors will take us through. The counselors should investigate us separately. Go down to know exactly what I did, what I have done, what I should expect.
Okay.
For instance, when I was a child, probably, or when you were a child, probably you might have been involved, got yourself in an accident. Automatic, you are impotent.
Okay.
Okay? You are a lady, you had fibroid. Unfortunately, the position, they have to take out your womb. It means, I know that I cannot give birth.
Yeah.
I mean, I cannot put a lady into the, you know,
Yeah.
and then woman also, the lady also knows very well that a by a friend about their own will be that. So before you go into it, you should be able to tell the counselors or the said husband to be.
Okay.
Now look here, for this reason, they were alright, but mean to me, Uba.
So if the person is willing to accept.
If the person is willing, then that comes in.
Okay.
The man should tell Italy, they were worried, but sex
No.
It's
is a no-go area.
Okay.
If the woman say yes today, ask yourself, will she still say yes in the next 4, 3, 5 years? Alright? So that's so love, it's something strong. It's not just, oh, I love you, oh, I've seen you with your Ritamali style, and also I love you and all that. No.
It really involves a lot.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So if it goes into marriage of deceit, that is where the problem comes.
Okay.
Today there'll be fight, there'll be misunderstanding and all that.
Yeah.
So the counselors, if the marriage goes well, bravo to the counselors.
Yeah.
If it goes wrong, you need to blame the counselors because they don't do their job well.
Oh, okay. Alright, so counselors, I hope you are watching, because if I come to you and my marriage doesn't go well, I'll blame you, even though it might not be your fault. Eric, please, do you have any last word to say before we...
Okay, you asked a question that when you are in a relationship and you are forced by your parents,
Okay, yeah.
what do you need to
To
do?
do.
I basically have 2 answers.
Okay.
One, it's either you ignore your parents,
Parents.
and 2, if you can't ignore, you run.
Run to work.
Yes, I said if you can't ignore, please run far as your legs can carry you. Oh, but if you have to run far, maybe your friends might think you are disrespecting them.
But if you know where you are going is the
Sure.
right channel,
for you,
you just have to ask God for intervention.
directions. Okay.
Directions.
Okay.
Then you are good to go.
Yeah,
No, but you know, in the olden days, let's assume where our parents used to stay in a small town. The man's parents, father and mother, will just look round and then say that, okay, we've seen this flowers.
Yeah.
So before your dad and mom approves of that, they would have already done the job. But what happens? If you went...
Sir, you see that in the olden days, the communities were small.
Okay.
So you take a town like Quickmore. Quickmore is a very small place. And everyone knew each other.
Yes.
So it was easy.
Yeah, it was easy.
Even though you are being asked to marry this person, you had some knowledge about the person.
Exactly. But now, you see, you live in a bigger community. So even if you live in Quickmore and you live at the junction, the person might be living in...
Let's take my
So you have to run.
Example.
So basically, you can't allow someone to force you to love someone.
Okay. We have 2 minutes to go, but let me chip in. Let's say in my hometown, we, for instance, we Northerners, olden days, if you're going to marry, trust me, you won't be aware of anything. All you realize is they're taking you on a motorbike. Oh, we are going here. By the time you realize you are in a different village, they say, Northinia. I'm from Northinia, but they're taking me to Kumu. And Kumu was a little bit far from our end. Okay. So you just be there and then, the person you are with will call you like, let's go here for a chat. And you sit on a motorbike, you get it. By the time you realize the drums are there, with the whole noise, and you are married out to someone.
Yeah, but no, from what he just said, for me, it's not an excuse. Alright, why do we have mobile phones? Why do we have networking and all that? Alright, so the set.
Okay. It was nice having you guys here, but viewers, please don't forget to send your requests or your messages or questions to 050-208-1015. Once again, the number is 050-208-1015. We'll be going for a musical break, and when we come back, there's more to listen to. Don't forget to subscribe and just press the bell. We'll be right back.
Baby, do him some favor. I feel sad to see him, man. Said out there, Roger, man, I'm shoving him do stuff if I'm home. I did, maybe I didn't know some kind of a film. Hey, you're too sexy, you're too bad, you're too naughty. Oh, I got to stop up, see me to talk to my body. What you know? Me did it say, be a moment. Me to talk to my body, fear. Me did it send to grab and see if it's a be a hobby. Georgia Muja. So some on the couch and the bottom of the hobby. Georgia Muja. So some on the mistress, na be a hobby. Georgia Muja. So some on the mistress, na be a hobby. Georgia Muja. When him say shine, well, extra so I'm very country. But to the very innocent, pretty girls down the other class are saying, baby, we see a shine, oh, that's about X and very country. But to the very innocent, pretty girls down the other class are saying, it's a me and I'll be Georgia Mujo. Oh, be a good on queer, and be a no be Georgia Mujo. Oh, be a the punch and the other, and be a no be Georgia Mujo. Oh, be a the pump, oh, be a the pump, and be a no be Georgia Mujo. I don't love you, but I don't know you well. You may love me too, but you may have someone else. I'm so many movies. Every prayer pass out on me. I'm so much in no be for free. Into me name I come at you. I connect you in time my name. Not drunk or be udonti. Be udonti makanda can't tell me. This I'm my own social no to me in the Daniel Tope. Van cross your suro. In the figures of today, it's a be a hobby. Oh, be a good uncle, yeah, be a yeah. Be a Georgia.
Me fita crowd me a hwa na mabaha. Me bebesia onyi kuni na menyina atena. Inti menya waka kan de kese na napa. Me pedo part to pana ko fi me nya akoma. Inti tase na shase na chase na me humosi ma monso ma shade ma tade. Shade se wakodo. Ekuku wanke fi Fernando po. E original fiti hard to hold. Avu ko so flow with sherry coco. Aye ni na share. Mama kaba. Omi big tree. Maba na maba.
Never be last somebody start my baby. I did have him pano. I buy a bomb banana, I bought a cheap. Me have a dollar stifle. Never be last somebody start my baby. I did have him pano. I buy a bomb banana, I bought a cheap. Why a fool that I morning come? My family now, God, who can it be a morning Sunday? I don't call no darling. Why a fool that I morning come? My family now, God, who can it be a morning Sunday? I don't call no darling, I'm baby. Mem pass them to me, baby, real. Mem pass them to me, baby, dog. Bless them in the man who empty. Divin a man, I'm so me cry. Bless them in the man who empty. Divin a man, I'm so me cry.
It's STB, baby.
You're too sexy, you're too bad, you're too naughty. Oh, I get to stop and see me to talk to my body. What you know? Me did it say, oh, yeah, moment. Me to talk to my body, fear. Me did it send to go and see if it's a be a hobby. Georgia Mujo. So, some point the couch and the bottom, maybe a hobby. Georgia Mujo. So, some point of the mistress, maybe a hobby. Georgia Mujo. So, some point of the mistress, maybe a hobby. Georgia Mujo. That's why I'm very country. But to the very innocent, pretty girls down there, what I cause the same, baby. Me see a share and chair. But that's about I'm very country. But to the very innocent, pretty girls down there, what I cause the same. It's a me and I'll be Georgia Mujo. Obi a good on queer, and me and I'll be Georgia Mujo. Obi a the punch, and the other, me and I'll be Georgia Mujo. Obi a the pump, baby, me and I'll be Georgia Mujo. I do love you, but I don't know you well. You may love me too, but you may have someone else. I'm so many every prayer pass out on me. I'm so much in no be for free. Into me name Makumechi, Makonechi.
Welcome back, viewers. I hope you've thought and had questions to send to me, because I'm ready to read out what you sent and what you are thinking. You welcome back, and now we are going to talk more on how to maintain a healthy relationship. How do you maintain the relationship in which you are now? Have you asked yourself the things you should do in order to keep and maintain your relationship healthy? If not, I guess you join us right now, you'll be able to learn and know how to go about it. Once again, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell that friend, to just subscribe to YouTube, Sepcial TV. Subscribe and press on the bell. You can also send your messages and requests on 050 081015. Once again, 050 208 12 Sorry for the wrong number. The number again is 050 208 1015. Once again, 050 208 1015. Okay, now we are back to continue our lovely discussion. Okay, so can you now tell the viewers and I how to maintain a healthy relationship? How do you go about it? What are the things that is involved in order to maintain a healthy relationship?
If you want to have a good and healthy relationship, as we said from the beginning, you have to put God first.
Okay.
Putting God first means making God a center of your relationship.
Okay.
By this, you love God and also love your neighbor as yourself.
Okay.
No matter how it takes, God is the key here. Secondly, respect and trust.
Okay.
In healthy relationships, we learn to respect and trust all people in our lives, not only your spouse, your community as a whole. Yeah. Even though when you are respecting each and other, there will be disagreements.
Sure.
May still happen, but you learn to stay calm and talk about how you feel. Not shouting, not blabbing, not being rude. Like, it's like shouting on top of your voice as the person is far from you. No, hell no, that's what God wants. Taking calm helps you to understand the real reason for not getting along.
Okay.
As I said, it's much easier to figure out how to fix it. In healthy relationships, working through disagreements often makes the relationship stronger.
Okay.
Because of the way your calmness will take you.
Okay. So meaning, in order to maintain a healthy relationship, one has to be calm. You should be down to earth. Respect your husband respects you as well.
You respecting yourself and
even involved
other person respecting you. You can't disrespect yourself and respect the other.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So what she's trying to say is if you respect yourself wholeheartedly, meaning you'll be able to respect that spouse that you are with, if
Yes.
I'm right. Okay,
You are.
says me to you.
Yeah, from what I've just said, that's one aspect of it.
Okay.
Don't forget that when you get married, you've married the entire family.
Okay, sure.
I've married means that I have my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, my brothers-in-law, and my sisters-in-law.
Okay.
The extended family should be part of my marriage. Not necessarily me taking good care of them. Yes, care of them. But then again, I should consider that they are also part of my marriage.
Okay.
I need to respect myself.
Okay.
I need to know how to deal with them.
Okay.
You see, you need to study them. The moment you study them, you know how to deal. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, yes, you and your wife, you are one. But again, that has also brought the extended families also together. How do you maintain your marriage? You have to plan. I'm a worker, my wife is a worker. We earn salaries. What do we do with our salaries? As a man, I really will always have to do what a man should do. Not to beat the wife.
And the woman will be the helper.
Alright? Not to beat the wife. I have to be on top of my marriage. The bills is my responsibility.
Sure.
Putting food on the table in terms of monetary aspect is my responsibility.
Okay.
If kids are already there, you take good care of them. You see, if you do all these things, the woman will also play her role. But if I'm a man and I sit down and I ask my wife to play the role of a man and a woman at the same time, I tell you,
It won't be possible.
absolutely, you can never maintain that relation. So there should be mutual understanding, trust,
And
honesty, and communication should flow. Mundi komo,
Okay.
mundi odon komo. Sometimes you think that when I was about yes, we are married. So now that we are married, yes, now we are married. So suddenly she sees, and then when you come from work, you're tired. No, this is the time that she needs the most.
Okay.
Because she's left her parent. I've left mine.
And she has left all
All that she has.
Yeah.
to follow you.
To follow.
And then you guys have decided to stay together.
Okay.
It means there should be smile all the time in the home.
Sure.
You see, Toli, go learn. Toli, you know, do something to make them feel.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's
Okay?
true, yeah.
You know, say something, make something to make it happy.
Happy. Okay.
You see, and then finally when you go to bed, you see, you have to perform well. See, you really have to perform that. You see, it's very important.
Okay.
We feel shy saying,
Saying
talking about
this,
because we are Christians. The
Right,
Bible
very
says,
important.
get married before you do that.
Sure.
So I'm married. So I have to handle my wife the way I have to.
When it
So
comes to the feelings aspect.
yes,
the
and she has to
emotional
handle me.
aspect.
You know, she has to kiss me, she has to touch me. I already have to feel and then make sure she's also, you know, yes, and then together. Well, it's something that is very important in marriage.
So meaning if you're able to create that fun in your house, it will help your kids alongside, whereby maintaining the healthy relationship will be easy to go with.
Yes.
And I believe your kids as well will be able to have that free mind to steady, because the family, there is peace everywhere.
Your kids always see that there's smile between the mom and
the
dad.
mom and the dad.
You don't quarrel in the presence of your. There may be misunderstanding. That may need to come. But make sure you don't argue in the presence of your kids.
Of your kids.
Okay, the
And
way to
the
do
respect
that,
should
the
be
respect should be there.
Okay, okay.
And then you should be mindful the word that you use.
say.
Yes.
Okay.
Even if you become angry, it happens.
Sure.
I'll tell you, 21 years in marriage,
It hasn't been easy.
but the question is that the trust and then the understanding and the love is there.
Okay.
So, we are enjoying
He
the
has
marriage.
talked for the men. Let me also talk
Talk
for
for
the
the
women.
women.
Yeah. When it comes to the part of we women,
Okay.
we also have to do our part. We have to make a house a home.
Okay,
We
sure.
are the maintenance in our home. You don't have to do something which will drag out your man on the street for somebody who has not toiled for. Look
To
at the
just
way
grab
you
the
suffered,
person,
yes.
yeah.
And within a twinkling of an eye, you will see your man in another woman's arm.
arms. Okay.
Initiate like the way he says. Sex, you have to also initiate. We women have to come out, not necessarily the man. When the man does not come, you are also there. You will see that.
Okay.
Sex na I just say we do also feel. But if you don't initiate, how can the man knows?
Sure, that's true.
So we have to also do our possible best to help out. That will also make a house, a home for the both of us to maintain.
Okay.
And lovely house, lovely children, everything will also add to it.
Okay, God himself said a man should love the wife
And
the
the
wife should respect
Good.
the husband. I believe with that the maintenance will go very high.
Good.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so the youth, what do you have to say? What is your maintenance? Even though you are not married, but
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for me,
Okay.
as youth, we'd have to prepare adequately.
Okay.
We'd have to prepare adequately when we are going into relationships,
Sure.
when we are preparing for marriage.
Marriage.
And even in marriage, we'd have to prepare for
Prepare
it
for it.
emotionally, physically, mentally. So it's about a whole preparation.
Okay.
And also, I think there is something the Bible says that we are using human right
Okay.
to bring down. The Bible says, women, you are to come down for your
So
husband.
your husband.
It's not just the husband. When you are in a relationship as a girl or a woman, you need to be submissive
Submissive. Okay.
to the guy or your husband so as to bring whatever the guy has out. And the Bible also says, men, you are to love your wives as equals. Yes, so I think when we do that, we can maintain our relationships
Okay.
and it will go very well.
You see, can I create an impression?
Okay.
You see, yes, the notion is that a man, they are a man, they are always rude,
Okay.
and they initiate this quarrel and all that.
So it's true.
But if you are a man,
Okay.
a responsible husband,
Sure.
your wife will always smile.
No, but let me say, please let me chip in. If you know, it's not really basically about how responsible you may be. A man can be there, or the husband can be there, or the person is so responsible. When it comes to giving you whatever you want and all that, he's ready to do it. He does it very well. But when it comes to his behavior aspects, he's a little bit high. You know, when there's a misunderstanding, then he takes it. So I know there are also some women, men, I won't let you overcome me, even though women have to be submissive, but sometimes women to try to show their power in a way.
Likewise, men ought to be submissive as well.
Okay.
You see, that is why before I got married, a day before we had the wedding, my parents invited my wife to be to our house, and they told her everything about me. I was shocked.
Wow.
My elder brother told her, look, this is the man you're going to marry. He's my younger brother. He's like this, he's like this, he's like that. This, is that. I won't say it here. But he's this, he's that, he's that, he's that, he's that. Are you ready to marry our brother? She sat down. She said, yes, she's ready. I must be honest with you, she has reformed me.
Oh, yes.
Because she was told. I probably felt shy, you know, to tell her some of my negatives. But my parents, my siblings told her everything about me. So, other than me now, she know, hey, this is the man I'm going to marry. I'm sorry, I'll bet them, sorry, I'll have to wake up early and then do a few things before probably he joins and all that. You see, so there are certain things about me she knows. She knows that if she do this and that, I'll become angry.
Because she is committed.
Yeah.
So she will not even do it.
Okay.
Certain things she will do to pull my legs, and if I see that, I also, you know, try to ignore certain things. And I know that she's a woman. You see, sometimes men will put the woman into an awkward position. She wakes up early in the morning, does the cleaning, go to work, straight up at work, come home, cook, and then, you know, even sometimes after cooking, she feels so tired that even eating the food to her satisfaction at times will become a challenge. Okay, and then she goes to bed, and then probably she will have her panties on. Instead of you know, you the man, you know, you want her also to remove the panties at the same time.
Okay.
You see, suddenly that so she's doing everything.
Okay.
And I some even want even the woman to be on top, so that she will just slide down. The woman will be. I mean, there's so many things that we men do that doesn't work well at all. We should understand the women that we've married. Yeah, Papa. You see, and seriously, don't wait until her birthday or Valentine's Day or something. Every day should be Valentine's Day. No.
Okay.
I just want to chip in. That is why they say when you want to enter into a relationship, you must put God first, because God can direct you and He is ultimate. And I want to tell you that being in boyfriend-girlfriend relationship doesn't go with marriage.
Sure.
It's a different thing altogether. Because the behavior that you see that person when he or she is not married as your boyfriend whatsoever, you will see a different thing in the marriage. That is when you don't adjust yourself, and there will be a situation you will never like.
Oh, okay. So say national service.
Yes, national service.
Dating is the national service, and then marriage is working.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is how it works. So we have to remember that you can't take that boyfriend girlfriend to marriage. Marriage is a serious business.
Ordained by God.
And hard work. If you are ready, you enter. If you are not, you step aside.
But you see, the relationship for the marriage cannot go on smoothly when one is not submissive. So when you speak and I speak, who is listening to who?
My dear, when we talk about submissive in the Bible, does not mean I have to be yes sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
when you beat me, yes sir. No,
I'm not talking of that.
Yeah, that is why I said mutual respect. I respect you, or I respect myself.
You also do the
same thing. That is when the relationship will work.
Will maintain very well.
So that when the situation crop up,
you'll be able to handle.
no, it's like the two of you, one will be calm, and the other one later on you say, oh, what you did, blah blah blah, wasn't going well, but because of the love I have for you and for God,
but this is, can I help you here? You go to work.
Exactly.
You close at 5.
Okay.
Acha 5:30, 5:45, so you should be at home.
Okay.
All right, to assist your wife. You close at 5. You go sit at a drinking spot with friends. You drink, some of you to the extent of smoking. All right, and then you come home around 9 o'clock and you want your wife to be happy. And when even you come, you'll be smelling alcohol. I mean, you look very disgusting. Do you want your wife to be happy? And you say submissive, or your wife cry, so I close at 5.
No, you see,
if drinks, beer I want to do, whatever I want to drink, I can buy it, bring it home. Let's drink together. Your boy Abu Pepe, you're dying, sorry.
Oh, I wish all families could be like that.
You see?
no, you see, the way I'm talking, you are not.
Oh, I've gotten it.
So you, what's your idea about it? What's
not-
your say about the submissive?
Understanding it.
Okay.
So we are in a home, a normal guy and a normal girl.
Lady, okay.
You live a normal marriage. But you see, there are some ladies, I'm not saying all ladies are
Only,
like
yeah,
that,
some, of course.
who are very, very arrogant.
Oh, that's true.
Everything you say, they don't.
Oh, so you knew she was arrogant and you went to marry her?
yeah, you knew that.
But there are some attitudes you wouldn't show.
Yeah, there are some attitudes some people won't show until they get
Until
into
they
the
get-
marriage.
they
No,
get-
you will create that. If I don't give her the chance, there's no way she'll be arrogant. If I don't give her the opportunity, like I was just telling you.
No, sir.
Okay,
You
and
see-
you know, okay, why not we look at it from this aspect? You know, there are some times when you were in a relationship, okay, you really didn't give attention to friends, okay,
Yes.
when you were dating the guy, probably because you didn't want friends to snatch your guy, or
Okay.
let's put it that
Yeah.
way. So everything was going on smoothly, even though you had that arrogant character, you didn't really show it to the guy. So you went through the normal process, you got married, courtship and all that, you got married, you are there for some time, and then you decided to then really pay attention to friends. Maybe if friends have been giving you negative thoughts, say about your husband, that, oh, your husband, I've been seeing him here, he's doing this, he's doing that. And there the lady then brings in the arrogant character, you get it. She tries to let you know that, no, I'm also the woman of the house. Even though such issues, you can handle it in a nice way and probably change your husband back to who he really was, if that is even true. Even sometimes the same might not be as it is. It might be that friends are just influencing you in order to break your marriage when you didn't look at it from the good aspects and concluded, and there you bomb in with your arrogant character. What about that?
You see, each time she spoke, she said that God,
yeah,
Bible.
Sure.
The very moment you get married, your prayer life has to change.
Has to change, okay.
You need to have time for the
For the
scriptures.
scriptures, okay. That's
You see, you go to church, or let's say you always attend mass, you pray the rosary. All right, there's so many things that you do spiritually that will bring whatever arrogance or that kind of thing
okay.
down.
Okay.
The very moment I read the scriptures, I know what the scripture tells me about how to handle my wife. I should be submissive. I should respect the woman that I've gone to. It's somebody's daughter.
Sure.
Or people in the microphone have me fear.
That's why I said men should treat ladies as equal.
Yes, but you see, from your angle, it was like, oh, man, they are arrogant all the time. So for sure, look, if you don't give your wife that chance, she'll never, ever
Never be arrogant to you.
absolutely, never will she. But over the choir, like I told you, you know what you have to do? You've closed from work, 10 o'clock, you're not coming home. Now, but the most annoying aspect even of it is that should prepare the food and you won't even eat the food.
Okay.
You know? So you see, so most of this fact, yes, some of the women may have this kind of character, but I always say that about 90% we cause it.
Okay.
Let me chip in here a short one. If you see that your guy or your husband or your wife is arrogant, what do you also do? That is what I was saying, calmness. the way you would talk to him or her. In the night, you can wake him or her. Oh, please, I feel like sharing this situation with you.
Okay.
If that person, his life would lead with God, oh, why not? You explain yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, and he or she will bear it, will even return with a sorry that, oh, I did not even realize what I was doing.
Okay.
That is how it is. It should go.
Okay.
And my dear, one also dangerous thing that I always say is that your woman or your wife sleeps in a different room.
And then
you
the
also
husband
sleep
sleeps
in a
in
different room. You are alien.
Yeah, sure.
And for me, I don't see this. I will not say this as marriage.
It's true.
No.
That's right.
You see, you really have to feel the presence. We go to work. You call your wife.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How's your
Is
day?
everything okay? You call the husband. Is everything fine? Have you taken lunch? Have you taken maybe coffee break or something like that?
Okay.
But the most important thing is anajomoda in the night. Let her come closer to you. You see, me, I don't even love pajamas. It's only when I'm at the hospital that I put on pajamas.
Okay.
Why pajamas?
Okay.
Let her feel my fresh. Okay, finish on chain. Then the two of you always becomes one.
Okay.
People, I mean, you that communication should flow.
Should be there.
It's not when you are interested, young way,
Yeah.
sort of thing, you know.
Okay,
Oh.
we have a question from Rahel. She's actually from Elibo. She's asking, please, I want to know if all marriage counseling in the Catholic Church are to last for 6 months. That is what Rahel wants to find out.
Yeah, for now, this is what we know.
Okay.
It should be 6 months.
Okay.
And, you know, they have a program. They have a program. People are still arguing that it's such a long time. Again, I think your parish priest also can be of help here. Probably circumstances may lead to maybe some 4 months or 5 months, but technically they say it's 6 months. Of course, my sister can.
Yeah, when you come to Christ the King, we have a marriage school,
Okay.
which is almost 2.5 months, for all the counselors to come and tell you their ideas and how marriage looks like. So when you enter into that school, you qualify yourself a certificate.
Okay.
Then when you are coming, you are ready for your marriage to be proceed. It won't even take you that 6 months. At least
yeah.
you know some part of marriage, but they will just put you through a little basic things that you need to know before you can enter into marriage. So it doesn't take that 6 months, but when you enter into that school, it will be the best thing in my church.
Okay. Rahel, I hope your question is being answered. We also have a question from Ben. Ben coming from Kwikuma. He is asking, my wife is always angry. I'm trying my best to make her smile. I can't even visit friends. Please counselors, help me. That is why he wants to know. He wants you to counsel the wife, saying that my wife is always angry. I'm trying my best to make her smile. I can't even visit friends.
All right, let's take it from this angle.
Okay.
How long did they court?
Okay.
My wife and myself, it was the 6th year that we got married.
Okay.
We were together for 5 years.
Wow.
I was visiting her, she was visiting me. At least she knew about 60% of.
Sir, please, 1 minute. My youth out there, please. This particular statement is really going out to you. Pay attention. I think it's a good lesson. How long did you meet your boyfriend or girlfriend before leading to marriages or whatever? So please.
Yes, I'm citing my example.
Okay.
So by the time we got married, we knew each other. All right? So then we had to then introduce staying together as a roadmap.
Okay.
So when you guys were, courting, did you see that kind of character in her? If you know, then ask yourself what has gone wrong.
Okay.
Is it your doing? Probably it is your doing. Find out. Maybe when you sleep, you snore. Maybe you buy my crowd in some person. Maybe there are certain things that you do. You eat, you are only 2. Probably you eat, she's asleep or something, you leave the bowls, the plates there. You wanted to go and wash the next day. You see, there's a petty things that ever manage you.
Yeah.
So if you think that everything is okay on your side, but she has a problem, please sit there. And like my sister said, I don't not necessarily think, look, go sit at particular places. I don't want to mention areas. Go there. Get yourself garnet and then bread and catty.
Pizza.
Not pizza. I see you about pizza.
Oh,
get yourself Kofi Brookman.
Oh, okay.
You know Kofi Brookman?
What's that?
No, roasted plantain.
Okay, I saw that one. I actually came
or
back.
popcorn, not something expensive.
Okay.
A bottle of Fanta, Coke. She's talking about pizza, and the next moment to be something else. That petty thing, go sit.
Okay.
At one area
and have fun.
Fun, and then discuss issues about yourself.
Okay.
Oh, you're worried now. I've realized that you weren't like this.
Yeah,
now I'm seeing this changing.
Okay.
Are you okay? Do you have problem? Probably it's from her workplace. Probably it's so many things may contribute to some of these things. So if you don't communicate, how will you know these things?
Okay.
Let me chip in one.
Okay.
I want to say 21 years of marriage is a long way.
Sure.
And when
I think I've done that, so you've now started.
Yes. And I want to say this as a counselor. When you are entering into a courtship, it shouldn't even exceed to 2 years. At least 6 months, 1 year. When that guy takes you to 2 years, it means you are not worth it. Let me tell you reason why I said it. For how long will you know the person? Even for 5 years.
Okay.
Your time is different.
No, we were schooling.
Yeah.
She was schooling, I was schooling.
Okay, that's why she's saying your time
is different. That's what I'm saying. For the modern now, it's also a different issue altogether.
But if you rush, they'll be pretty.
Yes, some people can cut like more than 6, 7 years.
Yes.
But how do they see it? That is why I was always saying that when you want to enter into a relationship, start with God. Let God lead you.
Okay.
And I want to ask the person that has she asked her wife what is wrong?
Ben,
what has he done for her to share her feelings? Maybe when she is in the house, the guy does not allow her to share her feelings.
Okay.
That is what men do. And when they want to apologize, they have to pass it through sex. Let me tell you one thing. You can't solve a problem with the sex.
Okay.
Let the problem stand alone.
Okay.
Then any other thing follows.
Okay, Ben, I hope your question has been answered. Have you or did you start your relationship with God? That is a question Madam is asking you. We have our last question from Francis from Adambra. He is asking, is money better in maintaining healthy relationship? How will I maintain my relationship without money, but I truly love my partner? That is a question.
My dear, marriage is essential when you are married.
Okay.
Not boyfriend, girlfriend.
Okay.
When you are married, you need money to survive.
Sure.
You know, not necessarily become a rich guy.
But
at least the basics.
Okay.
Food should always be on the table. Obana said to me, Saturday, come on. You know, and then, like I said, when I receive my salary, she received hers. You have to draw a program. For me, I can share this with you. Look, I'm responsible in my home, but I tell my wife, look, when you receive your salary, take care of your mom and your siblings. Fortunately, she's, she doesn't have a yes, she's the only child. So make sure how much you give to your mom, it's your own business. I'll take care of my mother and my father. And also, I'll be responsible for the house.
Okay.
But as a good wife, she'll always support.
Sure.
So I don't have challenges when it comes to those things at all.
Okay.
Let me also chip in here. Okay. In terms of money issue, that is what marriage is breaking down nowadays.
Yeah.
Money.
Money
is good, but money can be evil.
Okay.
To you, it can damage your marriage.
Okay.
What we all have to do is, like my brother is saying, he has his parts to play. The woman too has her part to play. When it comes to showing you your money, as he said, fine. We sit down. I have a parent, he also has. How much does it want us to put into our parents' coffers?
Okay.
Oh, do this, do that. And when there is no money in the house, the woman has to support.
Sure.
But it seems like nowadays, when women we have money, we always say,
because the man has never been transparent.
Not that the man has never been transparent. Even if the man is a transparent, is in transparent, the woman, as I say, gone on the days, parents, they always tell us when we get a good thing, we should bring it home.
Sure.
When you get into trouble, we should send it to our husband. It is not so again.
Okay.
You scratch my back,
I scratch
I scratch yours.
Okay.
It is 50-50 affair.
Okay.
When the man is not having, you are there to support.
Okay.
How would the woman know the man is not having when you are secretive? When the man is secretive and you don't have.
So, and that is why Madam is saying, you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
back.
So, alright, sir, please, your final words. What do you have to say to our lovely audience? Eric, do you have anything to say based on the maintenance?
I just,
okay. So, any last words?
Yes, so my advice to married couple, I'm not talking about this boyfriend,
okay.
but those who are in relationship, who are building,
those who are serious about it.
Yes, preparing to get married.
Okay.
God first.
God first.
No two ways about
No
that.
2 ways about it.
God first.
Okay.
Be honest.
Okay.
Be truthful.
All right.
Be sincere. Don't be a lazy man.
Okay.
Love your wife. Love your parents. Love the entire family.
Okay.
And everything will be fine.
Okay, madam.
Okay, what I also have for our people out there is, if you want a healthy relationship, in healthy relationship we don't lie. We say the truth to each other.
No secrets.
And communication is the basic thing in marriage.
Okay.
Honesty and trust also follows.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Eric, what do you have to say to your youth? Because
for we the youth,
okay,
what I think we need to do is be open in our relationships.
Sure.
Be transparent.
Okay.
God fearing. And if you're a Catholic, I think you should invite the Blessed Mary into your relationship, and that will work out.
All right. It was nice having you, 2 men, and then we are not rejoicing that will be 2 ladies. Yes, the chat was really nice. At least we really learned a lot concerning how to build and maintain a healthy relationship. We're so grateful.
Thank you.
Viewers out there,
let me chip if you need a young, energetic counselor.
Okay.
Mrs. Safo.
It's
a young, I'm available.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, I'm also available.
Okay.
We can share experience
together. Okay. All right. Viewers, thank you for tuning to Sepcial TV. Join later for part 2 as we bring on discussion more and more entails about Val. But hey, don't forget today is Val. Try to send your partner out for a little bit chilling. Even though it's not a day one should always celebrate love generally, but please show your love to your loved ones, and please live every day is Val. Yeah. Please live a good relationship, and don't forget to live it in a Catholic faith manner. Once again, thank you, and I'll be back shortly. Don't forget to subscribe and just press the bell. Sepcial TV. See you.
Just in case our love source runs dry and the light in our soup goes dim, may we stay by our love pot and try while we spin our love around its rim. Just in case the meat and taste dissolve and the heated to thick soup has no glory left, may our tongues find great joy to resolve while our teeth grind into pieces the love theft. Just in case the spice of our love goes bad and our pot of soup finds its way to the drains, may our unfruitful hearts stay sane and begin to bath while our desert affection is watered by the rains. And when the sun rises every morning, when you rise every morning, Your love blossoms in my heart like a sunflower, wiping away my brokenness and drying my mourning. I see in your eyes pure love, baking my heart with flour.
So I turned my eyes towards the east, where the sun rises. But I did not see the sunrise. I saw your radiant smile. I thought something must have happened to the sun, but no. It turns out that you are the sun, the brightest of all stars. You fill my life with light. A light that does not only take away my darkness, but highlights my strengths and intertwines them with yours. And so, we become a pair. But God prefers you call us one, since I cannot function without you. Odotin time. Odo want to know your time in answer what time for nyame to be around to TNT. Odo you. Odo want to know me how baby. Me won't jaw. Me won't mao. Said your Christ woman. Yes, I'll love you. I'll love you like Christ loved the church. I'll submit myself to you even as you submit yourself to me. And I vow that though there may be times that I would fail, times that your imperfections would take over, I will not tap out. I will stay. So my love, let us take one of each other's hand and place the other in God's hands as we take the longest journey of our lives, to love and to hold, in sickness and in health, richer or poorer, till death do us part.